pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR? Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Washington Nationals and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Swinging a fly ball to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, I'm really excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. Changeup and then the fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, that's such a great feeling. The September call-up gets a base hit. Everybody's happy. The front office, the manager, and, of course, the player.
Rendon.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. There's one. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
One guy who's been struggling a bit, Matt, Edwin Encarnacion. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Number 25.
Striding into the box, Torres. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Turner is right there. And that's out number 2.
Batting third baseman.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Hellickson steps into his windup. 0-2 on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Kendrick. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Second inning upcoming here. Into the box. Juan Soto. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the change of El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Oh, Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Eaton is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes. You know, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will throw to different bases, and he can only do that because he's got such good footwork.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, now you got 2 runners on with 1 out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Good.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. The average sits at 303 entering play. 14 homers, 27 driven in. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike two.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
1-2. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. They get the force at the plate. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Now batting, Howie Kendrick. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Yan Gomes waits on deck. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. Gardner now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at ball one. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
In now, Torres, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. The runner scores from second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-0. Hit softly on the ground to third. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Hit hard up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
A really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hellickson gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes on 1-1. Outside 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and He's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He swings and grounds it to short. Backhanded. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that.
Leading off for the Nationals, shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Story into shallow left. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, he watched his average drop below 280. You can look at it 2 ways. If you're hitting 280, that's still a compliment for a lot of guys. But he's that good a hitter, you expect him to hit higher.
He's set. Here it comes. Victor Robles is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. Into the box now, Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
3 runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Stanton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Matt Adams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that brings in the shortstop, Trevor Story. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Gardner.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Back-to-back changeups. He spit on the first one, recognizing it well, saw the second one, and didn't miss it for the base hit.
LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. A called strike over the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Eaton is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now
digging in to try it again.
25.
Torres. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hellickson pauses. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's really struggling, and tell you what, he's just getting hit around, but it hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's getting ahead of guys. He just can't put them away. 70% of the time, get this, 70% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike. Stuff just hasn't been there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
In there, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Yan.
Settling in now, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. We're in the fifth inning of a 4-3 ball game here. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hard hit ball to second, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting,
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit out towards second. There to get it is Kendrick. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Lined hard toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now. 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Encarnacion.
Sharp ground ball to third. The throw from his knees. Throw to second in time. What a... Another chance. Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Rendon
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
up next for the Nationals.
Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Changeup called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order through 5 1/2. Sammy Solis enters to do the
Now
pitching in the bottom of the
Washington,
6th.
Number 36.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
He's set and the pitch. Trevor Story is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Eaton is there to put it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner.
Gardner.
Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Soto sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. 1 left. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Cut fastball misses 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And this is foul tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. In now is Adam Eaton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals lead 1. Score remains tied. Ready once again, Torres. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Number 25.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. This game's all tied at 4.
Shortstop.
New pitcher coming on now. It'll be the 6'7" righty Brandon McCarthy.
For the Yankees, number 33, Brandon McCarthy.
Trey Turner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Stepping in now, Victor Robles. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Oh, don't know what happened there, but he missed it. Throw into second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Juan Soto. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you...
And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Dylan Betances is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ryan Zimmerman comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. We got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Zimmerman is sent packing for the second out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Adams is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are Michael Taylor game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left
Digging in to
field,
try it again, Gary Sanchez.
Michael
They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Out of play. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Now a ball hit hard towards center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. And with that, the go-ahead run's up to second now with only 1 away.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Here it comes, 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Kendricks got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Harold, Dan, and I are back at Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Cameron Maybin will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Cameron Maybin.
Luke Boyd is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Howie Kendrick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this. I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Gerardo Parra.
Low for ball 1. Zach Britton takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. 1 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. A strike, and it's 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And that misses as well. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. And this one will be out of play off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Digging in once again, Trey Turner. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Tommy Kahnle has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Tommy Kahnle.
Here's the first pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Gregorius. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Kurt
This change
Suzuki
defensively
is
for
into
the
the ball
Nationals.
game here as he takes
Now
over
catching,
behind the plate.
number
Now action in the
24,
bullpen as their closer
Kurt
starts to
Suzuki.
get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Brett Gardner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Taylor is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Squared that one up just a little late. Now here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Into the box, Torres, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swinging a looper to left. Taylor moving forward, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
High in the air out to center field. Robles is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So they can't. At the plate, Victor Robles. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Hit to third. Gregorius has it. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here. I'm telling you what, 3-0. I trust him so much. I'm giving him the green light.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The first baseman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that Nationals leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Tim Collins comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Gary Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. In now, Luke Voit. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Taylor ranging back. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Eaton is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
For Washington, the designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Gregorius is there, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Second baseman.
Here's Howie Kendrick, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nope. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. This game's all tied at 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Hit hard towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Center fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in and looking for more, DJ LeMahieu. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And that's in there for a base hit, his third hit of the game. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he grounds one briskly to short. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So no runs here on a base. Ready for another shot now, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Dom Herman gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 64, Dom Herman.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in to try it again. Victor Robles. Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. Oh, not in time as he steals second.
Hey, this catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. So there's ball four. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And not in time as the run scores. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. A 1 pitch on its way. Now both runners on the move. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. First and second now, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle, gloved by LeMahieu. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start it out against the closer Sean Doolittle, who will try to shut the door. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0-1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Eaton back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, first baseman.
So striding forward now, Luke Voit comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Eaton. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, that was definitely